Good evening and welcome to the TASG Watch Party Thursday featuring Star Wars, The Bad Batch, episode 14 of 16. Last episode was filler, but certain tweets from Jennifer Corbett, she tweeted, "Sometimes even the Bad Batch has to follow orders. Episode 14 drops tonight." Whoa. And Kiner, the Kiner brothers, the composers, Kiner Brothers Music, had the audacity to say, we just think clones are neat. Putting one and one together really thinks that this could, not will, well maybe, who knows, might lead to the clone uprising, which we've seen in several comics. Joining me tonight, we got Jensen on the other end. What's good, fam?
Hello.
The tension is real. I told you just as we started this live stream tonight, I'm just feeling a certain nervousness, a certain tension that feels much worse than boarding groups at 7 a.m. for Rise of the Resistance.
It's like the uncertainty of what could happen tonight.
Right. And I don't know. I really don't know. But last episode would have been a mighty fine jumping off point for whatever could happen next. I should put my camera up just a little that side. Okay. I'll do that a little bit. No, yeah, it's uncertainty. It's making me very nervous about this episode, and it's to the point where it's like I'm about to watch Jedi Knight, the episode in Rebels. It's this like you're ready for it. You have to watch it, but you can't get yourself to do it.
Yeah, you can't get through the ending of it.
Right. And we don't know what this episode's going to entail. All we know is that something has to happen. It's the last 3 episodes. Are we expecting anything? Like, what exactly would we be expecting? And if we are expecting that, is it too much? Is it too little? And there's also that nervousness of, God forbid, could this be filler?
Yeah.
And with the last episode, we had a lot of high hopes for it, like Infested. Not really. This one's going to be titled War Mantle, per early leaks. War Mantle. The tweet from Jennifer, and there's a tweet from Kiner. Yo, what's happening? I wish we had Heather to put in her 2 cents in this one, because this, my goodness, possibilities are endless.
Literally endless.
What could they mean? What could they mean? And this is the best part about Star Wars that we haven't frankly felt in a very long time.
Yeah.
And I think even for like Rebels, or even that, because remember, because last year we had Siege of Mandalore. We didn't know what that would expect, but unfortunately we didn't stream that. We could have gotten hella views for that, frankly, but we didn't stream it. We only live tweeted ourselves through it, or that was that. Hashtag TASG Watch Party. We do this thing every week. We may pick up on What If, by the way, so stay tuned for that. I'll make a final decision soon if we're going to do What If. I know that leads into September and October, and that's like school schedules and all that stuff. But we are going to also try and get a couple of guest hosts to join the panel. But we'll see on that. That's going to be in a future update for TASG Watch Party. Jen, it's midnight. Holy shit.
Oh, geez. I didn't even notice.
Here we go. Let's dive right into it. Just opening the Disney Plus app is making me shake a little bit. By the way, Jungle Cruise is now out. I'll be seeing that in the theater tomorrow. But Bad Batch is what we're doing tonight. 28-minute episode. Very consistent. War-Mantle. After receiving a mysterious distress call, the Batch tracks it to a secret facility. Vague is what I'm calling it.
Yeah, that's pretty vague.
Okay. Here it is. Here we go. Setting up the group watch right now, just for one other person. You could hear it in my breathing. I'm just... This is tense. This is nervousness. This is... I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. Tap to join. We're not going to watch Aftermath. That's a 70-minute episode.
No, thank you. I've already watched that.
Yeah, we already did. Like, what was it? 14 weeks ago? 15 weeks ago? 13.
Yeah,
13, because it was 2. Are you in? I didn't see.
Yes.
You are in? Okay.
Yes.
First of all, let me tell you, it's Omega piloting. So
I know.
I was like, did she pick that up from Hera? Hera Syndulla. Flying is a feeling. Remember that. 28-minute episode. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is Star Wars The Bad Batch, episode 14, starting now, rated PG-V. Imagine if there was an L in that. 11 seconds in, it's the Star Wars animated logo. Because I'm audio describing. I need to figure out how to add the timer that a lot of streamers they use. Okay, here it is. What if I hit skip? No. War-Mantle. Are we back on this place? Oh, this is... What is this? Who are you? Is it our boy? Baja Blast? Who is this? Oh shit. Deserter. Could this possibly be what's his name? The Ballast, Captain Ballast. A lot of people thought that, or would we be seeing him at all? Because we saw Hauser and everybody simped for him. But Ballast was a name that was, that was put out there early on. Let's see what happens. Interesting. Yeah, boy, Rex is back. Let's go. Cool.
Kind of sus.
Any new planet, by the way, that's revealed here in the Bad Batch, I'm always instantly thinking that's where Ezra and Thrawn are. But that's just in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just joining us on the stream, we are 3 minutes, 22 seconds of a 28-minute episode. So pick a side, Wrecker. Do it for Rex. I love that look that Echo just made right there. It's like, come on, help me out here. Oh, we're back on Camino. Oh, what's D. Bradley Baker just voiced a kid way better than what's his name, Freddie Prinze Jr. as Kanan as a kid. Oh, now they're gonna sue Disney. Scarlett Johansson be like. Still yet to figure out what they wanted to do with Omega. Loyalty. And finally, another planet that doesn't just have a desert.
Right.
What if it's a trap? Just uses a scent. If Yosemite was a planet, it would be Darrow. It's a Yeti. Space Yeti? God, this is beautiful. Oh.
Oh,
Is it a super weapon? Or a mine? Looks like a super
I'm gonna
weapon.
say mine.
Well, I mean, remember what Starkiller Base was?
Oh yeah.
No, it's. Hmm? Let's see. That's like the trench run. Commando droid? Ooh. Sometimes I've said droids when I say that. It's finally good to see some sort of arc for Rec or for Echo. If you're just joining us, we are 10 minutes 25 seconds. 10 minutes 25. What in the Boss Spot HQ is this? Seriously, not even a single railing. Ooh. Fam, that's some Battlefront 2 stuff right there, man.
Oh.
It's the Commando, Clone Commando. And I feel like TK Troopers a reference that at least us here on the show don't know.
Mhm. It's like
Name's Ballast. Whoa!
Oh
What?
my God. Oh my God.
That's who that is. It's all coming together. Hashtag cameo of the week right there. Gregor, y'all. 13 minutes, 30 seconds of a 28-minute episode. Welcome back to the Stream of Mita this week. Gregor, man. That's what this is.
I knew his voice was familiar.
Yeah, because it's D. Bradley Baker. I mean, it's still pretty hard to tell. Oh, yeah. Because, so how does he become like that laughing thing? Right? Because...
He becomes crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
Just hold on tight. It just seems weird hearing his voice cracks.
Mm-hmm.
In a hallway scene that really reminiscent of the mall one.
Yeah.
Oh, fam, we're already watching it, man. We're already 15 minutes, 27 seconds into the episode. Welcome to those who've just joined us. AKA keycard access.
Yeah.
Because our hotel room's going to be, like, up there. Oh, shit. that, great timing on that. Great timing. Star Wars Detours. Gonky honking. There's that caption again. It's my favorite caption ever. I think what they need to do is that they need to stop using stun, because they now know that they're not they're not their brothers anymore. But that's just my thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say, I'm happy that they left they left Wrecker at the ship. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah, she's got it down. You better not spoil anything, Amita. Friendly fire. Oh. Gonky honky.
Is Gongi is gonna sacrifice himself for the Bad Batch. That's what's gonna happen.
That would be amazing. Ooh.
Oh.
All right, round 2.
Oh.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Oh.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh!
Oh no. Oh. Oh my god. It's already starting.
Oh! No! Oh!
Oh no. There's no.
Oh! I've seen this before.
way.
I've seen this before. Ooh! Ooh!
Oh my god.
I've seen this shit before, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Mm-mm.
No. No. Oh my god. I thought he was. Oh my god. If he was. For a second, I thought he was gonna stab himself.
They're gonna kill
Damn.
him.
Get wrecked. Admiral Rampart, a feminist. Let's go.
Yep.
Ooh, this music is... Oh,
let's talk it.
shit! I was hoping for Kenobi. Why are you here? Oh! Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, wow!
Yeah.
Wow! I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I really am. I was like, I've seen this before, and I'm not happy about what I saw. Oh my goodness, where do we begin? Where do we start?
Gregor.
Gregor. Let's start with that. Cameo of the week, Gregor. Which means we're still yet to see not Record. We're still yet to see Wolf. That's the only other, character who I could think of in terms of that arc. Oh my gosh. Can we just jump to conclusions? Let's look at that. War Mantle. That's the project. The clone decommission. We saw that officially happen right here at the end of the episode. Wow. Yeah, we've seen this before, and you know what I mean. I'm talking about the Jedi Knight episode of season 4. Not excited at all. We saw the fall, and it wasn't graceful, and we've been actually, for me personally, I've been waiting for something bad to happen to him or to anybody, because they've been staying alive for plot convenience's sake. Like we saw it with Wrecker and the chip activating. Here we see this happen. Yes, he's alive, but he's captured now. And Rebels, I love Rebels. And I know there's a lot of people who don't love Rebels, but I love Rebels. And what we see in Jedi Knight is the entire squad doing what they can to save Kanan, or not Kanan, Hera, from the Imperial prison on Lothal. And it ends up being some sort of final act for Kanan. And the scary part is that I think it might happen to Hunter. I really do think so. But this time, it's going to be like how Ezra sort of took lead in this, oh my gosh, I'm getting so emotional. Okay. Ezra took control. So Kanan wanted Ezra to take control of the mission. You have a highly emotional Omega who's saying, order them to come back, to turn around, come back for you. But he didn't. He said to go. He ordered them to go.
Yep.
Hold on. I'm thinking a sec. So, it would be of my better judgment to think that she would take the lead and her brothers would listen. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is the start of an arc, and I'd like to see where this is going. 28 minutes was this episode's length. Just all around tension, because we've seen what happens in even the last 2 minutes of a Filoni episode. We saw it with Omega being captured by Cad Bane.
That's right.
That was all in the last 5 minutes. it's that last second twist that literally is the twist of the knife into your stomach and really gets you. And that's what I was scared of for this episode, which means leading into the next two episodes, I'm scared now. And I'm sure a lot of you would say the same thing. But, who knows? It could be filler. I mean, I'm happy. Do you think this was filler or no?
No.
Definitely not.
No.
But it's something. What are your thoughts on this episode? I've been talking too long. Go ahead.
I mean, we've got where Gregor comes from after the whole Order 66 thing. We finally see him. And then Hunter pulls a Kanan. So it's, yeah.
That fall was a scary fall.
It was
a fall from a high. I mean, from a height of that high. I mean, that's the side of a mountain, man.
You'd think.
Which, let me tell you, if they were still making Battlefront 2, or if they ever created Battlefront 3, was it Dio? Dio would be Damo. I already forget the planet.
Daro
would be a great map for a Battlefront. It would be just as good as the Yavin 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's midnight. I got work in the morning. Anyways, I'm scared now. This left us in some shock and awe. Oh, Clone Commandos, man. Right. That was something that's a Battlefront reference that in and of itself is already a video game of its own. I think 2005 LucasArts thing. Let me tell you, it was really good to finally see some, echo in just a little bit more dialogue than we've seen in many of the prior episodes. And that was a big complaint for a lot of fans of the show, fans of Echo and clone simps. A lot of them have been saying that, hey, give this man some sort of, some sort of character development. And we saw a little bit of that today. We saw that he is willing to do anything for Rex, which is sweet. And, we love a man who's very loyal. And I respect that. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's go into the tweets. The Bad Batch, give me a minute, and we'll minimize that one, and we'll just put the links right down in the description. Not description, just right here in this general area. Okay. I just hate how Gregor talks deadass. I feel like there's something that we haven't seen in this one yet, and I feel like it's how Gregor removed his chip, because
yeah.
They talk about it in Rebels, but it's not shown, at least here, in the hairline. But it also shows that he's one of those clones with a terrible haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw that with Tag. He already has a terrible haircut, and when he cut out his chip, it got even worse some way somehow. Okay, I know it's too soon for this angst, but during the entire ending, I was just thinking they're gonna reinsert the chip on Hunter and one enhanced like the one Crosshair has. Wow, what a theory! What a theory! Oh my god! Um, Hunter stands actual Echo screen time this episode. Echo got so much screen time, everybody cheered and screamed. So, basically, what I said about the clone simps. It's giving. I'll give up my life for the squad, and I'm nervous. Yes. Wait, if the Bad Batch were getting Gregor, does that mean Rex is getting Wolf? Because that could be the thing that the transmission. It's time to start a tally of all of Hunter's promises to Omega that are broken over the next 2 episodes.
Wow.
And if we do, we will end the live stream. We will stop the live stream at that moment. Because that's still pretty fucking terrifying. Gregor. Delta Squad. Just casually throwing in commandos. Jesus Christ, take it easy, Lucasfilm. Interesting. Final episodes are going to be a Hunter and a Crosshair rescue, potentially. Do you think... I mean, I'm still thinking about this headcanon that Crosshair will eventually turn back, but in a tragic way. But now with this episode, it is entirely possible that I may be wrong. But I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. Anything interesting on your end?
Not really.
It's everybody's now caught up in the tension, and then that's the awkward tension that we had prior to the live stream. And so, fellas, are we nervous? If you're still in chat, are we still nervous? No response. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Everybody's probably gnar when Omega was yelling for them to turn back, and they all just stayed silent. Your silence is pretty damn loud, let me tell you. Omega got to fly. Yes, she did. Flying is a feeling. D. Bradley Baker said that Crosshair's story will become interesting, and I don't think it stripping him of his character and his toothpicks being a puppet. What if Dogma's in one of the selves? Interesting.
Yeah.
What if they pull a Rogue One and kill off everyone?
Ugh.
Then what would be the purpose of this live stream?
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry,
Right.
what would be the purpose of this series as a whole?
Yeah.
Sup, Solomon? Welcome to the live stream. What if they can't fix Gonki either? Omega lost Gonki and Hunter. That's what you pointed out. And I don't think we ever found out the aftermath of that. If we ever saw Gonki honkin'. That's the best caption ever, and we saw it several times in this one. Also, yet another instance of Omega copying Hunter with the knife trick. That was pretty. That was pretty good. I also want to point out, she fixed Gonki, even though they said that he's been broken for a while. Interesting. So we'll get to the ratings in just to close out, but we'll go back to your point on that, Solomon. If you have any other observations, go ahead and leave it in the chat. Right now we're just going through the tweets and the memes, but I highly doubt right now most of the tweets are either simping on the clones or they are very scared. Order them to come back. Manifested crosshair at the end. It's like, oh my goodness. Writers didn't have to do that to him. I was hoping for the whole squad, but you'll do. And, you know, just as he was saying that, I was like, what Maul's line was at the end of, I think, part one or part two of Siege of Mandalore, where he goes, I was hoping for Kenobi.
That's right.
Why are you here? Nice little parallel, but, you know, this is okay. So let's expand on this, because if we're going to start thinking that Hunter is now one-on-one with Crosshair for the first time since. And I'll say first time since Ryloth, because, you know, we saw a little something there. I don't know if it was a longing to return to the brothers, or I'm hunting them down, so I'm just gonna do a cool death stare towards them. But I think they might get closure. I don't know,
Maybe.
but they might have to fight each other. And that's gonna hurt. Like, that hurts. It really does. But would it be a fight to the death? Would you think they would go that far?
It's really anything. It literally could be anything. Everything's up in the air right now.
Yeah. So, like the theories that we're just theorizing, like, they're just throw it up there and just see what sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's nervous tension that we're going to carry throughout the week. 2 more episodes to go. 2 weeks left in this show. The next couple of Fridays for us, there will be Thursday starts, Thursday August 5th and Thursday August 12th. Thank God the show ends before our Disneyland trip on the 19th. Let's go into our ratings for the episode. So I'm going to go back to Solomon in chat. Rated this a 4.5 out of 10 because of the ending. I didn't like how they reused the same old story. Now, I don't know if you're still in chat, Solomon, but if you can expand on what same old story, because I'm thinking this is a storyline out of Rebels, and the way that I'm seeing this is that this is the same way that they ended Siege of Mandalore Part 1, where it was that. So that was his rating, and that's his justification. And then he also said Gonki is like BZ in the Void Arc.
Oh yeah.
I need to rewatch that.
Yeah.
But 4.5 out of 10. Do you think it deserves a number that low?
I don't think so.
Because this is something that actually answers several questions. What happens to? Kind of an answer-ish, not really an answer, but a non-answer. Let's say. What happens with the Kaminoans?
Yeah.
War mantle. We saw that. Hey, or was it Rampart? Rampart that found out that Nala Se was gathering equipment and basically thinking about running away to another planet and setting up, her own science thing on that planet. That answers the question of what she was going to do with Omega. But we're still yet to figure out, and I might want to rewatch this later tonight, or later this weekend rather. What's the other guy? What's the other guy's motive?
Yeah. I guess money or something?
Yeah. It was like, all of our contracts have been canceled. Thanks, ScarJo. So, with that happening, it's going to be... I don't know what they're going to do, because now the Empire is going to use Nalice's science to potentially create, lack of a better term, a super soldier in the stylization of Omega. And this is gonna be interesting if they do go into a season 2, because this feels like the start of a potential second season. Like a storyline in the second season.
Yeah.
And as I'm going off of on a tangent on what my ratings are for this episode, let me get back on track on that. We're gonna put a pin on that just in case they do decide to renew it for a second season. My rating for this is gonna be a solid 7.5. It's a solid 7.5. And what knocks it down is that I will side a little bit with Solomon, but not go that low, because we've seen this, this delivery before. We've seen the sacrifice of an important character. We saw it with Kanan, and heck, even Kanan in the first season. Remember when he gets captured by the Empire? Then, that's part of that, where he allows himself to be captured. That's what I'm going off of. So, Kanan in Season 1. Let's not think about Kanan in Jedi Knight, even though there's a possibility of that happening. What I want to add is that we also see hallway scenes. The hallway scenes, the shooting, that's pretty much what happened in Siege of Mandalore with Darth Maul.
Those are like classic Star Wars scenes, though. Like, even in
hallways, even though it's starting to feel a little bit overused, would you say? Okay. What are your thoughts on that?
They might be overused, but I don't really. I mean, the last couple hallway scenes that we've seen, either in the movies or in series or whatever, the last couple have actually been pretty good, especially like with Mauls and then the Luke Skywalker at end of Mandalorian. Those are good hallway scenes. So
true, and I think
we haven't had any boring ones,
I disagree, because I think we did have the boring hallway scene in the boring episode, the Prime Minister episode from the Separatist country that we.
That's
the
true.
forgettable arc.
Yeah.
Forgettable episode. But yeah, that's my thought on that. That it's getting a little bit overused. Give us something much more original. I think Maul did it great. That's what they should aim for. But we haven't seen anything grand. We've seen hallway scenes a lot in this season, or in the series.
Yeah.
But nothing hits harder than. And I'll say, if we were to look back at every single hallway scene here in Bad Batch, specifically in Bad Batch, I think it's overused.
Yeah.
Just looking at it,
I understand that.
At that point. So that docked the point. And of course, of all lines that you had to reuse, you reused the one from Darth Maul. So yeah, it's a solid episode. It's just that there are certain aspects, certain lines, certain things that have been reused at least twice already. And when you go for it the third time, it's no longer as fun. And that's why I docked several points off of it. Otherwise, I would have called it like a solid 9 out of 10. But because we've seen these elements and we haven't seen them innovated on, it docked it for me. I will give points for the elevator scenes. Perfect comedic timing. I think on the part either of Tech or Echo on that one, but that was a good moment. I really loved when it's Wrecker. Funny thing, Wrecker and Omega finally sidelined. I find it rather satisfying that they're both sidelined in this one, giving the lead to Echo, because it's what the fans want. It's satisfying, just a little bit. Just for one episode, just sideline them both, but then also give them a little bit of a part. Solomon, I think Hunter is going to convince Crosshair to help him escape, but he will not join him. Crosshair's last stand. I will agree. That's devastating. Either way, both of us do agree, and I hope you will agree with me, Solomon and Jen, that this Crosshair and Hunter situation, this is going to end up devastating. This will be a tragedy. This will not end well.
No.
There you go.
I agree.
What's your final rating of this episode?
I'd give it a 7.5 as well.
See, and see, I was able to not, you were ready to say 8, 9, weren't you? But then the certain scenes in the context, what's your reasoning?
Well, as you said, the hallway scenes for specifically the Bad Batch series, and I felt like it was also more of a repeat of Jedi Knight kind of situation, kind of storyline, how it's going.
Beat by beat, or certain beats, or was it beat by beat? What do you think?
I think it was certain, bits and pieces of this episode was reminiscent of it, kind of.
I don't remember which one it was. Where Kanan gets captured by the Inquisitor in season 1. That's what I saw the fall to be, because it seemed like it. Kanan at a high point, and then the tower blows up, which I always thought it was Ezra's tower, but it wasn't. But with that tower blowing up and him falling with the Inquisitor, that's what it reminded me of, because both of them are falling from great heights. Again, really surprised that he survived that. Oh, also one stray observation. Let me say this: Hunter picking up the scent of a clone just by sniffing the ground. Yeah. I think that's a little bit more weird than Echo smelling the Mantel mix in that one scene. Yeah. But it is what it is. This is it's a good episode. It's a great episode. It's a solid episode, but it's just repeated. Bits and pieces into a mishmash of other elements that we've seen: Rebels, Clone Wars, Resistance, elements of that, all into one episode for the Bad Batch. We have 2 more episodes to go. Episode 15 and episode 16, which I do not know the titles of. let's see here. Have they been? I'm sure they've been leaked already because it's just 2 episodes left. But this is the last one for the month of July. If anybody knows, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. Bring back War Crimes. Bring back Chopper. Maybe season 2. Hopefully. I'm scared. Oh God, I'm scared. Last 2 episodes. No, War Mantle. That's it.
Wow.
Maybe this was the season finale. No, I'm kidding. Oh God, no. If if this was a season finale. Oh God. Bad Batch. Bad Batch episode titles. Interesting. Episode 15. Interesting. The August titles are to be announced. Interesting. How was it that all those titles were leaked? But up to War Mantle, that's it. So, here's what I'm thinking.
I guess
2-part episode.
Mystery. Oh.
2-part episode releasing it
That's
once.
Oh.
That's releasing it at once. That's the big thing. Wait.
That's a bold statement.
It's a very bold statement indeed. But it would kind of make sense because you fools are bringing this crap. I don't know. This is just my theory because if we were to end the series or season next week, it would be in the same weekend as the anniversary of the Clone Wars movie premiere. I love this Solomon guy, man. Hilarious. Episode 15, you fools are buying this crap. Episode 16, you fools will buy anything Star Wars. Yes, because I'm a shill. But yeah, if this series theoretically is to end next week, and this is just a theory, just a Bad Batch theory. If it's to end next Friday, August 6th, 2 days away from the Clone Wars anniversary, it would be great timing. It would be amazing timing if they released both episodes at once. Because it's just kind of sus that we learned this back in June. Like, back at the start of the month, that's when we learned the titles for episodes 10 through 14. So the fact that episodes 15 and 16 have not been leaked by Kiner, by any of the people on the production team, that's a miracle. Or they're planning something huge. Episode 15 and episode 16. And that's the thought I will leave off for tonight. Jensen, thank you for joining us tonight.
Of course.
Audience, thank you for joining us tonight. We go live every week for Star Wars The Bad Batch throughout this season/series. It's been great doing this, and if you guys want to subscribe and join us for next week's episode 15 and or episode 16, feel free to hit that subscribe button and please hit that bell notification for when we do go live. I know I've been missing the posting of the stream itself. It didn't go out until to put things in perspective, it didn't go out tonight until 10:30. So I do apologize on that. We will be back with a vlog and starting next week. Boarding Group Chronicles are back officially. I just wanted to give myself an extra week just because of certain things that happened within the past week or so. So thank you for joining us. Thank you to Jensen, and have a good night, everybody. Remember to get Jungle Cruise, by the way, Disney Plus Premier Access, as well as in theaters now. So long. I thought you were going